What's up, everybody? Crazy 8 here with another Transformers review. This time from the Studio Series line, we are looking at this is Optimus Prime from Age of Extinctions, and I went blank for a minute there. So we'll take a quick look at the box, and then we'll get into the figure and do some comparisons. So here's the new box, the box for Studio Series. You have Optimus Prime in a plastic packaging. You can no longer grab him; you can just look at him. You have a Prime in his alt mode and robot mode right here. Really great 44 steps. Down here, Transformers, all that good stuff. Hasbro logo. This side, you have a picture of Optimus Prime. Again, more that's the same wording over here. And if you angle it up, you have more view of the scene right here on the side, which is nice. Nothing going on top, pretty boring. The back, you have an image from the movie. You have accessory. You have him in out of the box, car mode, 44 steps. Jesus, 44 steps. And it says Optimus Prime battles lockdown as he is hunted by cemetery wind. Okay, sure. And here's the bottom. Here's your barcode if you need it. And that's the box. All right, here he is out of the packaging, and already I think he looks really, really good. Fortunately, he does look undone. Like they forgot to paint a lot of the stuff. I could have sworn his chest was had a lot more color on it than it is. I don't know. I think they should. Maybe not. Who knows? I gotta look at the movie again. But it does look undone to me. It looks like a lot of gray and not enough red and blues. Unless that's how it was. I don't remember, but let's take a look at the molded details and the sculpts. Because that's what the one thing Studio Series does right is the sculpting on this. The head sculpt is pretty good. The detailing on the chest, there's a lot of it going on. A lot of gray though. I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be like that. I gotta watch the movie. I don't know if I can sit through the movie again, but maybe I'll just pick up some steels and see what that looks like. It's got some silver and gold and blues. The blues look really good. It's a nice blue. Here's a truck on the back of him, pretty much. But yeah, looking at him, I don't see any hollow bits anywhere. Can't see through the chest, which is nice. Not that, no hollow bit. Well, I mean, not gonna nitpick over crap like that, but pretty clean for a Studio Series as far as what they're giving you. They've been pretty solid with the last. I mean, the movie line has been nothing but phenomenal. So they have a lot of misses. Trust me. Been collecting this line for a while, and oof, let me tell you. All right, so let's take a look at his accessories before we get into some comparisons. Take a look at his shield at first, which is of course just gray and red. Some detailing on nothing going on in the back. Not enough paint. Again, I feel like there should have been more paint on this. He has this also, which is more like his arm blade, but it's also doubles as a blade that he can hold as well. It's got some nice detailing on it as well. Okay, let me show you the detail on this so you can see it better. And then last but not least, this thing is just awesome looking. Again, not enough paint. I feel like they could benefit from more paint. But there's the blade on both sides. Same thing pretty much. Yeah, but this is nice. It's a nice length and all that too. And let's show him off rocking all this stuff. All right, so here he is wielding his blade. That's pretty. It's a long thing. Yeah, it's a long sword. Poke someone's eye out with that. And then here he is with the shield on this side. Looks really good though. Looks really, really good. Other thing I have this piece that goes on the back to hold the sword. It fell out and I didn't even know it was a piece. But what you could do is you put that back there and you just drop the sword in. Boom. And of course, you could take the shield if you wanted to, and plug that in back there as well for storage, which is nice because he also has this that he can hold. And this could pop in right here, and which I don't think it should be doing that. I think it should be holding a different way, but hey, that's what it is, right? Now these, I don't know if they're supposed to be up like this. I don't know. I feel like they should be like that. In my world, that's what it's gonna look like. Now I'm not sure if that's the right way to do it, but there is a peg right there, and according to directions, you could put it like that, and it could be like a hidden blade, like Assassin's Creed. But I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but that's what the instructions are saying that you can do with it as well. So here's some comparisons. First, this is Megatron from Transformers, the first movie. I don't know why Megatron is always much bigger than Optimus, but he is in this one. But I will say this is a better scaling of the two. And I'll show you the next one, the reason why with the next one. Here's Optimus Prime from, the first movie. This is number 6 in the Studio Series line. And I felt like if you're looking at comparisons, how chunky and thick Megatron is, how small and skinny he is, I feel like, this one wins by a mile just by its body type alone. So the earlier Studio Series, I was like, nah, scaling doesn't look right. But then again, maybe it's just the size, like his mass is bigger, because feel like he's very thin and tiny. Height-wise, he's not that much smaller than him, but I just feel like he's smaller as far as the build type. Now for the fun part. Now I get to transform him, and that other Optimus Prime, which is a nightmare to transform. Here I go. Before I move on, I was reading some more on the instructions, which I should do before I do these things, but I don't. There is something else you could do with the shield, which I didn't know, is you could pull it apart. It just tabs in, and on both sides, these come apart, and tab into the outer one, and it exposes his gun on this inside of the shield. And you could just tab those back in, and you have that look going on. So he's got the, which is nice. And then with the blade, of course I did it wrong. Reading is fundamental, kids. Just bend that out, and then you just take this thing. There is a port right there, and this thing goes in. I don't know if there's a certain way it goes in. No, it don't. It just goes in. It goes in like a little tip, and then you just bring the hand back up a little bit, and he has that look on, which is what I thought how it should look. Not holding it like a blade, but more like this. But yeah, read the instructions before doing anything. If you learn anything from this video, it's that. All right, now back to comparisons. I didn't say comparisons, did I? I did. Now we're gonna do alt mode. I'm sorry, I'm trying to stay on target here. All right, and here he is back from transformation. This is his alt mode, and it looks pretty good. It cleans up pretty well. It really does. I wish it was like in a chrome, not a painted silver. Chrome pops so much better. There's the blue flames on the red, going all the way down. I don't know why this looks like it's crooked. Oh, I done did it. Of course, this is, hollowed out. There's a big gap right there, not flat. It does have the 6 smokestacks in the back, which is nice, but kind of wish they would work on that better on the back end. Here's a look at it a little close up. Here's from the bottom. You can see his legs, but pretty much cleans up pretty well. Now the only other one, I didn't transform Megatron, but I did transform this Nightmare, and I had to look at a video. But here's the other one. This is I said number 6, but this is actually Studio Series number 5 Optimus Prime. So you could see the big difference in size of the car itself. This is Nice big chunk, and this is very tiny and small, and doesn't really roll for shit. Here they are side by side. Alright, so that was my look at Studio Series Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction. Am I right on that one? Yes, Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. I do like this version of Optimus Prime. It's a lot cleaner than the original one that came out in Transformers 1, the first Transformers movie. I do like the figure. It's nice and stocky and looks beefy and looks good next to Megatron. Only gripe is it feels like it should have more paint. I don't know if Toy Hacks will come up with stickers for this guy, or maybe it'll be a paint video that could show us how to enhance the grays and make it more silvers and yellows and golds and all that other good stuff to really make it pop. But it's a really cool looking Optimus Prime. I actually like this version. I like the accessories. I like the sword and shield. Of course, you know, could use more paint as well. Good weapon storage. The truck mode is nice. I did forget to flip out the what do they call that for the trailer, the trailer hitch. I forgot to pull that part out. But besides that, it's a really good figure. I do like the alt mode. It's nice and chunky, and it's 10 times bigger than the original one as well. I feel like the original Prime was way too small and way too skinny. But this one is really good. I do like this one. You know, of course, Studio Series is probably number one. It's always going to be my favorite, you know, but this one is up there. Probably in the top 5 Studio Series Primes that we got. That's it for this video. I'm not going to ramble anymore. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.